That's out of fluid. Sorry about the fan noise, but it's the chair, not me. I don't know if you heard that. It's this new leather chair I got. Hey, Josh. Joshua Fritz. Yeah, flatulence. Richard, good evening. Yeah. Bare wall. I should put a picture of something up there until I get my pipe rack up there. See? Look at that. Brand new chair. Out. Now I just spilled my coffee. Can't spill the coffee. Don't want to spill all my coffee. Get some. Alright. Let me clean up. Wow. Okay. I got that coffee everywhere. Let me put this back here for now. What a way to start the show, huh? Belaz Daniel. Just gonna call you Daniel. Oh, Danny boy. Now we're ready. Get comfortable in my chair. Signalman Tony from Rhode Island. From Rhode Island, Signalman Tony. Look at that, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is actually Jesus Politics. That's his latest book. I got as far as chapter 1, and I'm reading some other stuff. Josh, Joshua Fritz. If you haven't subbed Joshua Fritz, sub Joshua Fritz. I haven't got past chapter 1 because I'm into some other reading right now. Some stuff that I just been wanting to read. So I wanted to get into it. And what do we have here? Coffee. Say it with me. Black, of course. So, got the study, Bearded Welshman study all set up the way they like it. Smoking my 1932, signed by Tracy Mincer, custom built pipe. 1932. Beautiful pipe. Thank you, old dirty piper. Anything interesting happened this week, folks? Or this past week, I should say. I'm going to move that back a little bit. Because it's been a humdinger of a week. Last week, anyway, was. And I'm smoking one of my favorites. And this is Dunhill Durbar. It's now Peterson's. But this is Dunhill. It's all the same. New name. Same formula, new name. Well, I wanted to go down to the shop tonight, or sit out on the porch, but it's really cold. It's down in the 20s. And the shop's a mess. The wood shop's a mess. Because I've been down there doing some work. And I didn't get a chance to clean up some stuff. And I've moved some stuff around. It's just a mess down there. So I got to get that cleaned up, straightened out. So, but anyhow. Grimble, how you doing, buddy? I don't think my fan's working. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's working. But if you haven't had Durbar, it's good stuff. A little strong. I'm doing good, Grimble. You took the tree down on Saturday, Richard. We did all our stuff last week, too. And then, excuse me, I was just outside. Took the trash out. It's a nice trash night. And my nose is running from being out in the cold. But, yeah, we took all our Christmas decorations down last week. We usually do it after my birthday. Yeah, Tony, it's in English. You wait until after the Epiphany. What's the Epiphany, Richard? Until you have an epiphany? Or till there is an epiphany? Tomorrow I'm going down to Boswell's again. I am taking. Where's that? Where is it? Where are you at? Oh, there it is. This is a Bertram least I think it is. Yeah, this is my Bertram. And I dropped it. Broke the stem off. So, Archie told me, bring it on down. They'll put a new stem on there for me. And it's kind of sad because the stem was in pretty decent shape. A little bit of, that needs to be cleaned, but not anymore because I broke it. Austin Rutledge. What's with the channel name change? Oh, Austin, you know what? I did that. Uh-oh, that's not right, folks. Okay, I gotta go in and fix that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I did not know it changed my name. So, because I have it associated with my I'm telling you, because I have it associated with my account, my email account, it does that. And I am not sure what the deal. I gotta change that. So, I just changed it back. If you refresh everything, it'll come up the Bearded Welshman. And that's why I didn't change it when I wanted to change it. So that's a good thing. Austin, thank you for telling me that, because I just changed it because everybody keeps saying, well, they get my emails and they're like, well, who's the Bearded Welshman? And I'm like, it's me. So, thank you for letting me know. Now it's fixed. We're back to normal. Let me refresh the page. I didn't realize that. Let's see if it comes back up. That's not what I want. I want YouTube. Alright, let's get out of there. And let's go back in. Sorry, folks. I'm not seeing your comments. Give me a minute. Let me get this thing fixed. Meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy a cup of coffee. Black, of course, as you all know. Yeah. But John Williams is my name. Bearded Welshman is my game. Come on. Alright, how's that? That better? We're back. We're back into the right name again. I don't understand why it did that, but... The Epiphany is Magi's visit to the baby Jesus. Hey, Navy Vet 72. I have a package coming your way, brother. I'm going to be mailing it tomorrow morning. Sorry I didn't get it to you sooner. I had a whole bunch of stuff to mail out, and that's a lot of money going out at one time, but I'm sending you your stuff. So welcome. Yeah, it's back. The Bearded Welshman, good. It's not the dark background, but oh well. It is what it is. I'll fix that later. My chair, this leather chair is sticking to my jeans tonight. It's like I'm wearing shorts and my skin's getting stuck to it. So, alright, back to what I was at. I was my 1932 custom built, signed by Tracy Mincer himself. I don't know if you can see that. So one of the originals by the man who started the company. And this pipe's almost done. But I'm excited to show you. I got another Forever stem in. Bring that down a little bit so there's not so much glare on my glasses. I got another Forever stem in today, and I'm excited to show you that. That'll be the next pipe I light up. I already smoked from it. It's a stem that I got from my Rob Roy. Yep, that pipe is done. Let's clean this out. My beloved Svenborg, I have to clean. I have to oxy clean the stem, and then I gotta polish it, buff it, and all the good stuff that goes along with that. So, but yeah, I wanted to be in my shop tonight because I wanted to show you a couple of the carvings that I've recently been working on. And that didn't work out. So, all right. Here we go. Look at that. That is a nice stem. That is a Forever stem. Got me a little mini church warden going on there. I'm ordering brass and nickel brush ferrules for all my corn cobs, and I'm going to be getting some more corn cobs in and customizing them. And Big Phil the Piper said he wanted one. Thanks, Grimble. Hi, Kaylee. Kiki, my daughter's on. Say hello to my daughter, Kaylee. How's my grandson doing? How's he doing? My daughter's going to be 21 next week. Or no, this week. On the 13th. Say happy birthday to the bearded Welshman's daughter. She's my pride und my joy. It's good to have you on, sweetie pie. Listen, look at the old man's soft when his daughter gets on. I'm an old softy. Kiki's her nickname I have for her. And she's one of my two daughters. I have two daughters. She's the second youngest of my five. And my other daughter is the youngest. She's the baby of the family. And she is the mother of my only grandchild at the moment. Not for a while. Will I have another one? Hopefully. Got to get used to this one first. Kaylee, my daughter, I call her the huntress. The huntress. She's got her doe this year. Yeah, Austin, they grow up fast. You know the cool part, though? Spitting out ashes, man. Can't do that. I get to spoil my grandchild. But I spoiled you, didn't I, Kaylee? I spoiled you. Not too much. Yeah, he's just turned 1 in October. I'll see him Wednesday when I... Yeah, you're my favorite child. Shh. Don't tell anybody else. We're still on for your birthday breakfast, right? On Wednesday? But she's she's the only one of my kids that wanted to learn how to hunt. Can shoot a bow like nobody else can. She's better at it than I am. And I mean that. She's better at shooting bow than I am. She got her deer, her doe this year. You didn't get a buck. No, you didn't, because I didn't get any pictures. But she got a nice doe. But muzzle loader's in, Kaylee. And I'm wondering if she loves her daddy so much, since she's the favorite, that she's going to get me some deer meat. Your Grammy sent your birthday present to me, Kaylee, so I'll bring it Wednesday. Good. Looking forward to it. So today was day one. Day one of we're doing the Whole30 again. We were off it for a long time, and now we're back on. And it's not so bad. It's just you're not eating processed foods. You're cutting out all the sugars, the dairies, the breads, and you're only getting the natural sugars that are in foods and stuff like that. So we're going to go to this place called the Soda Jerk. It's a neat little diner near Hershey, Pennsylvania. We're going to go there. Have a good time. We'll eat breakfast. Maybe you should. Volunteer Piper, hello, hello. Maybe you should start all over again, Gremlins Amongst Us. Yeah. Wonder if Pittsburgh Piper's going to join us tonight. Dave. And whoever else is out there. Usually about an hour in, some people start trickling on in. More people start coming in and visiting us. Maybe we'll get to hear from the great Old Dirty Piper. You missed me on Saturday, Volunteer Piper. Or are you talking to Austin? Because Saturday was Skip and Step. Skip and Step, Kane, usually do Saturday Live. And they do some type of game or something like that. And I've missed the past 2, maybe 3 of their Saturday lives, and I'm regretting it because it's always fun to be on their lives. And I appreciate y'all coming on Thursday. That was impromptu because I wasn't able to do anything on Monday. Oh, really? I did not get a notification on that. Let me look and make sure that I have the bell that's supposed to notify me. Volunteer Piper, I got unsubscribed. You can't see it. I got unsubscribed. So I'm going to hit subscribe again. I'm going to have to check Night Piper and make sure that I'm still subscribed to him. This is what jacks me up about YouTube. I'm subscribed to him, but for some reason, Volunteer Piper, I got unsubscribed from you, which happens, but now I'm back on and I got the alert. So yeah, I'm back on. Sorry about that. The only thing about this Rob Roy is it's a small pipe, so you don't get a long smoke out of it. I'm starting to get into more of custom cobs, doing more custom cobs, mainly for myself. And then Big Phil the Piper asked me to do one for him, because I have a Dremel tool kit, and I can do some pretty neat things with the cobs. I got this. That's a Country Gentleman. I got my General. I got my Pride. And this is one that EMC Custom Cobs I bought from. Yeah, Volunteer, if you could, if now that I got you resubscribed, I will pick up, lower the chair a little bit. I will pick up the I'll be able to pick it up now, unless for some reason I get unsubscribed again. I don't know. We'll see. But I put Dan's best, or not Dan's best, Boswell's best in this pipe. Church wardens are nice. This is I call it a mini church warden because it's so small now. But a longer stem helps you to get a cooler smoke. And that's what I like about it. But not a whole lot going on. Oh, I know what it's been going on. I welcomed everybody that's joined. I see we're up to 15 now. Oh, I got a thumbs down. We got to get some thumbs up. I got a thumbs down. Come on now. So I painted we have 2 bathrooms in the house. And thank you for the thumbs up. And I painted the bathroom. And if any of you have a house and you know how this goes, and I'm like, you know what, Kaylee, you know the house. I have a cabinet that was built in to the wall, and I thought, I'm going to take the top shelf off and put a newer one on there, and just paint the whole thing. And I took top shelf off, and I went, I'm going to take the whole cabinet out and put a whole new cabinet in there. And then I decided to take the sink out, and then I decided to put nice flooring down. So it's gone from just painting and redoing the shelf, the top piece for the shelf, to practically tearing the whole thing apart. So I got that project. So hopefully this week I'm going to get the flooring in, and then from there I'll go and put the new cabinet in. So yeah, I mean, it's just, you start one thing and you go, I got some ideas, and then I got some other ideas. Well, the medicine cabinet and the lighting we're changing out. That was not my idea, but hey, whatever the wife wants, the wife gets. So, and it'll hopefully be done, completely done, probably by next week. Yeah, Austin, that's how it works. Years ago, when I was married to my daughter's mother, she wanted the bathroom redone. 6 months later, I finished it. because that's what you do. Hey, you're not late, PVD. You're not late, but welcome. We've only been on I don't know what, 30 minutes maybe. So hopefully by the end of next week everything will be done. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So let's see, what else can I show you? So I got all my forever stems in. I got all my cut saw burrs in for my wood carving. I do power carving with a Dremel. Thank you, Daniel. Balaz Daniel. Thank you. And so hopefully I'll do some videos of me power carving. And I have knives I carve by hand, stuff by hand too. Like I said, I wanted to be down in the wood shop tonight, but it's a mess right now, and I wanted to show you some of the projects I'm working on. I got a pipe cabinet to get started. I'm waiting for a piece of equipment so I can get that started. That's for Paladin Piper. I'm doing a pipe cabinet for him. It's going to be a rack cabinet, and it's got to be able to hold 80 pipes. So it's going to be a pretty big, pretty big. Beans, Brian Dorn is in the house. Everybody say hello to Beans 316. If you guys did not see his Saturday morning video, Beans is my Saturday morning fix, my Saturday morning cartoon. He hit the mother lode. He had a box. It had to be that big, and it was full of tobaccos, HU tobaccos. And I mean, Jiminy criminies. And it's funny because I was busting on him about saying, geez, you get a little crazy there. But, I got a whole 5 shelves full of tobacco. I got 3 shelves behind me full of tobaccos. So, here I am busting his chops, but Brian does great reviews. So Beans 316, if you haven't seen any of his videos, you're missing out. I love his Saturday mornings in his shop. Sometimes, sometimes what do you call your little man cave? Is that what it's just a man cave? That's cool. I can't wait to get mine. We're going to put like a pole building type workshop out there for me because I'm doing everything in the basement, and I'd rather have my own place to go. And I'm going to, certain part of that, I'm going to wall portion of that off and have like a room for myself, a nice little sitting room like the old pipe parlor I used to have in my old place. And I know Pappy Smoke Shop. Yeah, there you go. Smoke Shack. Yes, Brian's reviews are no nonsense. He'll tell you the way it is. He'll tell you whether he likes it or not. And they're very good. But he also knows what he's doing. He knows tobaccos and he knows his pipes. And yes, I'm tooting your horn there, Brian. But hopefully, here's the good news. I talked to Dan Boswell, and if all goes well, hopefully we'll have a pipe meetup. Right now, with the COVID thing, they're allowing 5 at a time. Wink, wink. Upstairs in the pipe lounge. Wink, wink. But when I get down tomorrow, I'm going to ask him that if we plan something, if it's more than 5, are they going to have an issue? He assured me before that they might not, they might turn a blind eye a little bit to that. But I want to verify that. Then hopefully we'll have a pipe meetup like we wanted to have last year. And that ended up getting nixed because of the whole COVID thing. Yeah. Beans, did you guys get a lot of snow this time around? My brother got snow down in Texas. They got 3 inches, and they lost power. And we were talking the other day, and he said, we got snow coming. People are panicking because there's a big snowstorm. And I said, well, how much are you supposed to get? He said 3 inches. But down in Texas, they're not used to it. And he's laughing at everybody going, what are you, crazy? Go to Pennsylvania. Go up north. You want snow? Go up north. That's snow. And they haven't, done anything like that. But anyhow, Beans has a really nice cob, and I'm going to try to do this. I'm ordering a general, and then I'm going to customize. I'm going to shorten the stem out a little bit, and then I'm going to try to freehand with my Dremel and see what I can do. Brian's got that one you were smoking Saturday. I really like that. That is a nice pipe. And I really like that. So, but I'm looking forward to, let's just say, Beans has enough tobacco to do reviews for the next 3 years. What he got on Saturday. Good grief. That was a lot of tobacco. I mean, if I knew where he lived, I'd pay him a little visit and sneak some of that stuff out of there. But, you got some good stuff. And I'm looking forward to those reviews. But you can never have enough, right, Brian? You can never have enough. Like an alcoholic, one's too many, one's never enough. Mark, Tobacco Pipes International, welcome. Good to see you, brother. Mark, I am interested in that pipe, in one of those pipes. A little low on funds, but I'll get a hold of you. If you sell them, sell them. If not, if you sell them, sell them. But I need to get some moolah. Yeah, never can have enough ammo either. Problem is you can't find the ammo. I was joking around the other day. It said my 9mm was the best investment I ever made. I only have 300 rounds. I can't find any 9mm rounds. You can't get when they come in. If you're not there right away, you're not getting any. So, I can get all the 20 gauge shells I want. I can't get any 9mm. And every time there's an election, there's always a run on guns and ammunition. Every time. Which, I guess people think the apocalypse is going to happen. But, as I was saying, Beans 316, his reviews and old dirty reviews are what I go by, because we like a lot of the same things. And because he did a review on this, I got it. I liked it. I'm a Virginia guy. I like the Virginias. And that was the reason I got that. It's because he did a review on it. You want to learn about tobaccos? Those two guys right there. There's a lot of guys in here that can really do some good reviews. I can't do reviews. I give opinions. Yeah. I believe that, Navy. I believe that. I believe that immensely. Beans, if we ever meet up, I got some special stuff for you. Homemade from Tennessee, if you get my drift. That's going to be my gift to you for all that you do on your channel, how much I appreciate your channel. I'd mail it to you, but it'll get broken or it's illegal. Yeah, it's not who you know. But anyhow, and Beans, I want to order a pipe from you. I don't know if you have any sitting around for sale. If so, I'll email you. I'd like to order a pipe from you sooner or later if you're going to start making them, you know. Eric Road King Piper, how you doing, brother? RKP in the house. Yeah, 45 is another one you can't get. And then there's some other stuff, but all right, let's look at some of my pipes. That's one of my racks. Look at that. I forget where I got that pipe rack. I think I bought it at an antique store. That's my jum. This jum was cleaned so well when I won it on eBay that it was like brand new, and I don't smoke it enough, and it's not broken in. Really, Kaylee, 308 and the 556. Somebody else said something to me about that. It's all hard to find right now. But anyhow, this Jum, BP Jum, I really wanted one. Good big pipe. I don't smoke it enough. And new pipes or very well cleaned pipes. This was like it looked brand new. He cleaned the bowl out that well. I don't like the way the pipe tastes until it gets worn in, and then, you know, it's like a seasoned iron skillet when you get it worn in a little bit. Then of course I got my Cobbs. I got my LCS pipe. I got my beloved Svenborg. It's out of commission because look how dirty and filthy that is. I got to clean it. So I'm waiting for my polishing stuff to come in. And then I'm going to OxyClean it and get it all nice and clean. And I got my duck call. This was a Christmas gift. This is the power hen. It's too loud. Thank you, Kaylee. My daughter and my son-in-law gave me that. Anyhow. Tired of turning around. Daggone it, I kicked the stand. So, yeah. So it's been a good thanks. All the thumbs up. Thank you very much. I haven't been doing many videos lately, mostly lives. Yeah, I just need to get out and use it, Kaylee. I need to get out and go duck hunting. I've been sticking to the lives because I've been busy with some stuff around the house, having to get stuff around the house done. And then training Merle, my dog, trying to get him trained. He's a handful. He's full of energy. I think Mark just made a recent video, Navy. You might want to check, because I thought I saw that he did do a recent one. I can't remember when I saw. I think it was last week. I think it was last week that I saw him do a recent video that something popped up, and I'm sure it was him, Bremen pipe smoker. And then Simon's been pumping him out. Yeah, he's always getting on doing lives and stuff of his pipe making and stuff like that. He's been really busy with that stuff. Old Dirty's got a nice review out that he did last week, which is really good. And then there's been a few others that are putting out. But yeah, and I'm not able to really watch a whole lot. I hope he's a coonhound. I'd like to make him a nice retriever. They can be. The breeder that I got him from, he uses his pheasant hunting. He goes pheasant hunting with his. And he said they can be retrievers. He uses his and it works well. Yeah. Yeah, Bremen does really good. I like him. Mark's a good guy, and he doesn't do as many as he used to, and as many videos as he used to, but he jumped up in subscribers. He must have a big following over in Europe, because he jumped up big time in subscriptions and stuff. But other than that, smoke something. We'll smoke some Dan's Blend. I like Dan's Blend. Dan's Blend is a good blended tobacco, and then that'll be my final pipe for tonight. Oh, my other filtered pipes over in the other shelf. So, you know what? I'm gonna smoke it in my general. 23 people on. If you haven't said hello, please do. Unless you're a lurker and you don't want to, that's okay. That's cool. Yeah, standard poodles, Richard, from my understanding, like I watch a lot of different types of videos on YouTube, not just the pipe smoking. Standard poodles are very good retrieving dogs. They're great for dove hunting. Never seen anybody use them for ducks or anything like that, but I've seen them use them for dove. And they're excellent dogs for that. Pittsburgh Piper, I was wondering if you were coming on. How you doing, Dave? How's the family doing, Pittsburgh? Yeah, they're very intelligent dogs. Now, this Dan's Blend is Golden Virginias, and I like the Golden Virginias. And I did a video a few weeks ago that I was sent some 10-year-old Dan's Blend. And it did not smoke like Dan's Blend. I think I upset the guy that sent it to me, and I did not. That was not my purpose. It tasted like Boswell's Best or Lane 1Q, which Lane 1Q came out after Boswell's Best. And Dan's Blend is a very smooth, mellow, they say it's a medium strength. But if you like, it's a great morning smoke with your coffee. And if you're just looking for a mild smoke, it's a great, I'm not getting paid by Boswell's. Pipe Smoker Cowboy Chris. Pipe Smoker Cowboy Chris. Chris, I think I still have your email. I need to get a hold of you. Do me a favor, Chris. Shoot me an email, johnbeardwelshman@gmail.com. I have some things I want to ask you. So if you could shoot me an email, that'd be great. I'll give you my phone number, and then I'd like to talk to you over the phone, Chris, because I need your help on some stuff. I sent a guy to you before, and I want to talk to you and get your help on it, because I know you know what you're doing. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Balaz Daniel. I'll just call you Daniel. I'll call you BD. BD. If you want to try it, it's good stuff. Where do you live, BD? Are you in the States? See how I did that? Was talking. Oh, you're in Romania. I wouldn't be able to do it. Boswell's Ships International. Dan's blend is $3.75 an ounce. It's good. It's very good. If you like Virginias, and this is a golden Virginia, that's a good blend to try. And I smoke it in non-filter pipes, and it smokes well. And then I smoke in some filtered. If I'm going to smoke a filtered pipe, I'm going to smoke 9. But if you go on their site, Boswell's Pipes, you can order it, and they ship international. No filters for you. Yeah. If you think you're going to like it, get a pound. Get a pound or more if you think you're going to like it. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it, because I do need your help on it. I'm interested in I need someone who knows what they're talking about. Oh, okay. Okay, Daniel. Yeah. The nice thing about them is Boswell's blend. Yeah, beans. I'm working it out. I'm gonna go down and talk to him tomorrow, and I'm gonna see what they think, and if they're okay with it. Maybe I know it was planned for May, and hopefully we can get something going. But anyhow, Boswell's blends are really good. I like Northwoods. I'm going down to pick up some more Boswell's Best and another thing of Northwoods tomorrow. But what I was saying was, suck that one down the windpipe. I'm going. Yeah, Navy, I said earlier, I'm sending it out tomorrow. I had a bunch of packages send out, and I ran short on some. I had to watch my funds, and it's going in the mail tomorrow morning. So when it goes in the mail, I'm going to email you the tracking number. It's a nice little package for you, buddy. All right, Volunteer Piper, appreciate it. Thanks for being here. OBX, how you doing, brother? Odie's in the house. What's going on, buddy? So I'm going down tomorrow and get some stuff, and they're getting to know me pretty well down there, and because I'm a frequent guy in there now, because I live closer now. Later, Beans. All right, yeah, you get ready for. I take it that means your Cowboys are on. Go watch them in Pappy's Shack. Um, I'm getting to know them real well, and they take good care of me. So, Ohio State, come on. But such a nice part. You get to know your brick and mortar guys. They take care of you, especially if you're buying. I spent a lot of money down there, so they take good care of me. Archie, the one guy that works down there, he's worked for Mr. Boswell for a long time. He's always good to me. Always good to me. All right, Daniel. Thank you very much for joining us. I know it's probably late, 3 a.m. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it, brother. You have a good night, and hopefully you can get some of that, Dan's. Oh, the national. Oh, Ohio and Alabama. That's the game that's on. Okay. This is the big one. This is the big one. I think Alabama's going to win, though. I hate to say that to you, brother, but I think Alabama's going to win it. But somebody keeps texting me. Hey, Eric, you didn't ride your bike yesterday, did you? Eric, did you guys get snow where you are? I know Austin. I thought I saw Austin got some snow. Not much. It melted. I know Lakeway, Texas got snow and it melted. Curmudgeon Piper is in the house. Taco to you, brother. Taco to you. Now, Doug wants for his birthday this year tacos. Doug. Doug, my brother. Shreveport got snow. Well, you know what? That makes sense because my brother lives in Marshall, Texas, and it is not far from Shreveport, so that would make sense. Okay. Yeah, Eric, I'll check it out on your Facebook. I'll check it out. No riding motorcycle on a day like that, I guess. Although I did see a guy, the last snow we had, I saw a guy out on the road on his motorcycle, and I think that's just crazy. Yeah, so this year everybody needs to send Doug a taco for his birthday. I should buy him a gift card for Taco Bell. Or, do you have a Nito burrito down your way, Doug? Down there in the Carolinas? Where Doug lives, it looks like a jungle. Hey, Doug, if you had enough whiskey, you'd probably eat some tacos and some guacamole. You'll never live that one down. Doug, you did that how long ago with the tacos, and you'll never live that one down. Stay away from the beef tongue. The Mudge. Doug's a good guy. He's been a good friend to me. I like to, what we call, razz him every now and then. Oh, he's a good man. And I like his fedora. That is a nice fedora you wear. Oh, see you eat guacamole. See guacamole. Now listen. A little guacamole on your taco makes it go down smoother. Yeah. Exactly, Odie. Probably was. Or just somebody acting stupid. I mean, that's crazy. I just... I had a motorcycle years ago. I wanted to get another one. Mrs. Bearded Welshman's frowning upon that because of my neck. If I go down and I hurt my neck, I'll really hurt my neck bad. So that's out of the question. Because most of the motorcycle accidents I've ever been on when I was a career EMT, it was not the motorcycle rider's fault. It was always someone else's. Almost a year. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. You opened up Pandora's box when you did that, Mudge. You did that. I don't know what's in the... Ben, I don't know what's in that. Welcome. I didn't see you in here earlier, but welcome. I don't know what's in the guacamole. I don't like guacamole. I'm not a big guac fan. Doug, I got a question for you. If we do a meetup this year at Boswell's, will you come up for it? If you're going to eat spicy Mexican food, grab some avocados. It coats the tongue. Yeah. Exactly. They're not paying attention. I've seen Navy, we were brothers on the as first responders. We've seen countless deaths and injuries as a result of, people not paying attention. Doug, just tell her you're going to the store and just show up. Avocados and tomatoes gone. That's what my dad always told me. It's not you, it's everybody else. Yeah, these kids on their phones. Listen, I got 5 kids. And I can tell you that all 5 of my kids, Kaylee, my daughter, if you're still on here, don't lie, they do not get on their phones when they're driving. And I'm thankful for that. Thankful. Miss Lee, he needs to go do a store run. It's 8 hours away, but he needs to go do a store run. Doug, you can stay here. I got a twin bed right here in the Bearded Welshman study. Tell you what, bring Miss Lee. She can sleep in the bed. You can sleep on the floor. Actually, I'm putting a double bed in here so that when we have company. AZ Hawk 516. AZ, does that stand for Arizona? Seriously, Doug, you guys come up. You can stay here. You're welcome to stay here. I should have the double bed by May. And I'll make sure Merle doesn't sleep in the bed. Well, I don't know about that, Doug. If you stayed, my wife would make me and you both leave. But seriously, Mudge, the invitation's there. $70 a night. Yeah, $70 a night. Doug, you can stay $70 a night. The Divine Miss Lee, she can stay for free. And then it's $18.50 each meal. But the Divine Miss Lee, she can stay for free. Why? Because any woman that can put up with the curmudgeon deserves a little grace. What you need to do, Doug, is you need to have a video with the Divine Miss Lee in a video. Your views will go sky high. Thanks in the 70s is a reasonable price as long as there's unlimited access to your tobacco. I'm going to lock everything up. Well, the room that you'd stay in has all my tobacco. So I'm sure you're probably that guy that stays at the hotel and takes the towels and the ashtrays and the soaps and the shampoos. And a couple weeks later, I'd go, hey, what happened to this tobacco? And I'd know where it is. It'd be back with you. I hear that, Doug. My wife won't get on either. I think one time she showed her hand, and you heard her voice on a couple occasions, but other than that, she won't get on. She does not want anything to do. Pipe Grump, welcome, 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 welcome. How's the weather where you are? Yeah, and they no longer allow smoking in hotels. What's wrong with those people, Doug? What's wrong with them? Cold in Maryland. What part of Maryland? You're wifeless, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, you come out, you can stay. Mi casa e su casa. I think that's French. Eastern Shore. Oh, okay. I used to drive truck down there. Down to there. And it would take all the power in the world for her to keep you honest, Doug. Yeah, I'd like to do a summer meetup too, if this thing ever. I don't know what's going on with this whole. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I'd like to get. I thought we talked on the phone once before, Chris, but I don't remember. I'd like to get a summer meetup and do like a cookout and everything. I think the closest pipe smoker to me is Ghost Cobb. And then Pittsburgh Pipers out in Pittsburgh. And then Pipe Grump would be, you're about 3 hours, I think, Pipe Grump, from me. There you go. There you go, Eric. Get on the road, King. If there was a bike that was made for long rides, there's the bike right there. That's the one. We'll all meet up at the Bearded Welshman's house. Just don't tell my wife. I'll surprise her. And then I'll make her think that she already knew about it. She just forgot. We can camp out in the backyard. Crash here, buddy. Crash here. Okay, Chris, we haven't, but we will. Depends on the bridge, beach traffic. Yeah, that's true. Pipe Grump, what's that really tall bridge? Uh, when it gets really windy, it's bad for truck drivers. I would always ride over towards the middle. Um, Down near Annapolis, I think it is. Yeah, yeah, Dave. You can cook. Eric, you can cook. Doug will smoke. Surprise, surprise, surprise. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge. No, there was another one. It goes really high. There was a truck that got blown off the one year. It's not the Chesapeake. This one goes real high up. I can't think of the name of it. And you can drink. Yeah, you guys can have all the beer you want. I can't drink beer. It's unsettling to my stomach. But don't touch my Southern Comfort. That might be. I'm Grump. I'm got a blank going on. I can't. But I remember it was a guy that his truck blew off, and they got him safely, and then he died of hypothermia. Good for you, Dave. Sober 5 years. Yeah, whiskey. I don't have as much as I used to have, but I have some. Not a lot. Man, I can't keep this pipe lit. The heck? Beer. Ain't nobody drinking no stinking beer. Bourbon. Alright, I'll have all the bourbon you want. But, yeah, if we can organize, if I know, I think Beans and Smoking Fireman, I think them and Ghost Cobb were all setting it up last year, and then stupid pandemic had to happen. Dave, Pittsburgh Piper will give you water and tea. You could be the designated walker. You can walk everybody into the house. Yeah, did you ever see Brian's bar? That's amazing. I like certain bourbons and whiskeys, and obviously Southern Comfort's my favorite. It's, I guess you could say, my go-to. I don't drink a lot, and then I have some special stuff, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't drink like I used to. It's harder to recover. Yeah. From the pictures at Beans' house, excuse me. I got the hiccups and I ain't even drinking. He looks like he can open up a bar. Well, he's got all that tobacco. He's got all that alcohol. He can have a pipe bar. Literally. We're all meeting at Beans 316's home. He does. He has a huge stash. Would you say Brian has a hoarding problem? I used to be able to, Pittsburgh, I used to be able to drink beer and then The first time I did the whole 30 diet, I don't like to call it a diet because it's not. It's teaching you how to eat properly. Yeah, we just won't tell him, Chris. We won't tell Beans till we all get there. Unless he's still. Oh no, he's off. That's right, he left. But I used to like come off the whole 30 the first time, and I had a beer, and it like bloated me and was really gassy, and it was just unsettling for my stomach. Milk did the same thing. So, and even to this day with the beer, I just can't. But the whiskey is okay, and I don't drink a lot of it. So, and it's not, you know, carbonized or whatever. I don't know what beer is. Is it carbonized? I don't know. Carbonated, whatever you call that. Um, but up here in PA, we got small breweries everywhere. I mean, just about every town all around me has a small brew pub. And they brew their own beer, make their own beer and stuff, and it's just crazy up here. But I never, after my 20s, I never really drank a whole lot. My dad was a recovered alcoholic, and I was always afraid of becoming an alcoholic. So, you know, I partied for a while, and then after like 25, 26, I was like, I just didn't drink like that anymore. I just couldn't do it. Because alcoholism runs in the family. So, and it's nasty. When you have a problem with it, it's bad. It's bad. And I was afraid of it. So, thankfully, neither me nor my brothers have an issue with alcohol. Well, yeah, Beans is hard to impress because I mean he's got everything. He's got, the man knows his stuff, and yeah, yeah, Eric. That's usually what happens. And thank God none of my kids are like that. They like to drink, but they're not like. I grew up in the '80s. You know, I came up in the '80s, and a lot of my friends, would drink. Yeah, it's a Welsh curse. Yeah, they would drink heavily in high school and stuff, and we're in our 50s now, and some of them are still drinking like that. They look terrible. Their livers are shot. Yeah, Miller Genuine Draft. That was my one of my favorites. But a couple years ago, over a period of a year and a half, I lost 5 or 6 classmates, and I think 3 of them was over, you know, issues related to alcohol. And that was a shame. One hit particularly hard because he was a childhood friend. It was hard when he passed, and I was out of town. I was driving over the road, and I was unable to make his funeral, and it was upsetting. But yeah, the champagne and beers. That and the original. When I was in EMT, we'd go to these EMS conferences out in Pittsburgh, and Iron City. Ugh, the cheap beer back then was Rolling Rock. A bucket. Remember when you could buy a bucket of Rolling Rock? And you'd buy a bucket of Rolling Rock, and it was cheap. What university? IU? Indiana? Would that be any Indiana University? How's a Texas boy go to Indiana University? Road King, when I get down to Texas, I'm gonna have to get you. I'm gonna have to give you notice. Oh, you were born in Indy. Okay, and we'll have to hook up. We're looking maybe to go down near the end of summer to see my brother. But he's in Marshall. He's up near Dallas. I guess that's up near Dallas. Okay. So you're pretty much a Texas native now. You've been there that long? You've been down there longer than you've been alive. I gotta get a beer now. A&W. Yeah, root beer. Give me a beer, heavy on the root. Ginger beer. Ugh. But yeah, there's a number of people. Um, Birdseye is down in Texas. He hasn't put a video out in a long time either. Birdseye Briar, I think it was. But there's a lot of pipe smokers down that way that are subscribed to my YouTube channel that if I ever get to Texas, I would let everybody know and say, hey, let's do a meetup. And I'd take a day and we'd find a place centrally located and just meet. Remember the old commercial? A&W root beer got that frosty mug taste. That's the old days, buddy. That's old commercials. Now they don't make commercials anymore. At least I don't see any on TV anymore. Yeah, we're getting old. Back when you could say things and people wouldn't get upset. I was watching the old Dean Martin roasts on YouTube, and Don Rickles, and he was ripping everybody. Can you imagine a guy like Don Rickles today? Oh my gosh, they'd shut him down real quick. Bunch of snowflakes in this world today. Yeah, yeah, Eric, that would be the way it would have to be. Yes, Richard, I remember they did have a chain of restaurants, which was cool, man. Gosh, that's a long. Boy, that's going way back. Yeah, and All in the Family. And all those shows we're doing were showing you how much bigotry was a joke, you know? They weren't putting down any ethnicity. They were just showing you how foolish it was. Blazing Saddles, one of my favorite movies. Cleavon Little. Excuse me while I whip this out. And that old guy on the roof. I didn't say he's near. Those were great. You can't make movies like that anymore. Some of these movies you can't even buy. I mean, look at the old Disney movies. You can't even get Song of the South. Some of the other Disney movies, they won't show them anymore because they have supposedly racial tones to them. I don't know. I mean, even like Young Frankenstein. I mean, really, Richard? Overly sensitive. Yeah, we have an overly sensitive world. We just can't have fun anymore. You know. Um, and I get, okay, I get some of it, but man, I had black friends, I had Puerto Rican friends growing up, I had Spanish friends, and we never cared about stuff like that. It starts in the home. And my parents taught me never to look at the color of your skin, of a man's skin. Measure them by their character. Not the color of their skin. Vinegar fries. I'm 51 or 52. I just turned 52 last week. So I had vinegar fries for the first time in my life about 4 or 5 years ago down at the beach, down in Ocean City, Maryland. As a matter of fact, Grump, I get to Ocean City, Maryland every year. Last year we didn't go because of COVID. This year we're planning on going. Maybe, buddy, if we still go this year, maybe you and I can, because we go for the whole week, and I go with my wife's family, and all they do is sit down by the pool, not the beach, the pool, and read books and stuff. And I get bored sitting around, and I would drive to the Eastern Shore just to hang out. So it's not that far. I would do that. Really, there's an A&W on Route 44 in Rhode Island. Huh. I went to lunch east side in Honolulu with two of my coworkers, one black, the other Mexican. We started doing Blazing Saddle movie quotes. You should be. Yeah. That's funny. I would have loved to have been there for that. That's like the funniest movie. That's the best Mel Brooks movie I think that is out there. And he's got some great stuff. Great stuff. And like his movies, I mean, you don't see them on, what do they call that? Syndicated television, unless it's really late at night. You just don't see them. Because it's just sensitive subjects. The fart scene, yeah. High anxiety. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that. Look at that. PBD, they asked me to show or hide your comment, and I'm going to show it. Now everybody look at that comment and ask me what is wrong with that comment. Because he used the word morons, probably. It's like Parler got shut down. They're censoring us more and more every day. And they wonder why people are up in arms about stuff. Because they're censoring more and more and more. And I don't get it. Because if you look at some of the YouTube videos that are on here, sexual connotations and stuff, and they're censoring what you just said, they're giving me the opportunity not to show what your comment was, PBD. And there's nothing wrong with that comment. Wow. He's the only white guy in the room. Yeah, we're losing our freedoms more and more every day. I mean, well, look what they did to the president. They permanently banned him from Twitter. Other social media outlets are probably going to follow suit. I mean, if they can ban the president of the United States, what are they going to do to the rest of us? No fruit cup. I mean, and that's the sad part. And that's what it's coming down to. But on the other hand, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they're all privately owned companies, so they can do what they want. Yeah, they are already feeling the backlash. And, they're no different than the industrial age with the railroads and the steel industry when the government came in and said, you can't monopolize that anymore. They should do the same thing to these groups. That they can't, shut people down for their views and their opinions. I'm all for, yeah, you make a threatening statement. I mean, you look at Facebook and Twitter. And I don't want to get political, but Maxine Waters, who's a politician from California, was calling on people to go to these homes of these Republican politicians. I mean, come on. You see the double standards here? That's the whole thing. It's double standards. And it's, we live in a world now where wrong is right and right is wrong. And it's a shame. It's a crying shame that's the way it is. But I don't know. It's sad. It's just sad. But it'll get to the point where people have had enough. And, look, you wanna hurt these groups? Stop using them. I mean, but then again, I don't have a problem with someone else who believes something different than I do. I'd rather them voice their opinion because then I know where they're coming from and I'm able to have respectful dialogue with them. And I'm able to have a proper decorum with them because I understand where they're coming from. I'm not going to sit there and hate on them. I'm not going to call them names. I have friends that are liberal, and I don't care. They're my friends. That's important. That's more important than their political views and their, stuff like that. But the moment you try to shut me down for my ideals and beliefs is the moment that I have had enough. And, we just, we become a society. I fear for this country in the route we're on, and I don't want to become a socialist country. I love what we have. I love the freedoms we have, and I don't want to lose them. And there's a lot of people going and saying, "Oh, we're going to lose our guns. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose that." We'll see. We'll see what happens. I can tell you this right now. In Pennsylvania, there's over 650,000 hunters that own guns. That's a small army. Try to take the guns away. That's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to do it. Not in this country. I honestly don't think that they will. Thanks, PBD. Listen, there's another guy on here. We started going at it, and then I said, hey, man, email me. Let's not do this over YouTube. Let's talk about this. And you know what? Him and I have such great respect for one another. I love him. I love the fact that I want to hear other people's views and opinions. I'm a conservative type guy, but I got no problems with people who think differently than me. I really don't. My job is to love people. Love people for who they are, not what I want them to be, but for who they are. And if we disagree, PVD, look at you, man. I have much respect for you. If we disagree, that's okay. That is okay. I got no problems with that. But if I was to come on here and say, I'm going to come after you, there's a problem there. That's a problem. We need to be able to reach across the aisle, and we need to work together. We need to come together. We're Americans, man. We're better than that. We're better than that. I miss the days when the Republicans and Democrats worked together for the good of the country. And we're not seeing it. And I'm sick of both sides right now. I really am sick of both sides. It's not about the Republican agenda. It's not about the Democrat agenda. It's about the people of this country. And what the people of this country, they voted you in. They're your constituents. Do what they've asked you to do. You work for us. We don't work for you. You work for us. And if Joe Biden is inaugurated on the 20th, so be it. He's my president. I respect that. God ordained it, and I'm you all know I'm a faith believing man. I'm big in my faith. And the Bible tells me that I'm to pray for my president and those in authority over me. And if it's Joe Biden, it's Joe Biden. If it's Donald Trump, it's Donald Trump. If it's Barack Obama, when it was Barack Obama, it's Barack Obama. He's my commander in chief. He's the president of my country. He's the leader. And, the best I can do is pray for him and hope that he does a great job. And if Joe Biden gets in, there's a lot of people saying that it won't happen. But if he ends up getting inaugurated on the 20th of January, so be it. So be it. Let democracy work. And I might not agree with his policies. There's been a lot of talk about things that are going to happen. And if it happens, it happens. We'll see. I'm waiting to see what happens. I mean, I knew something bad was going to happen on January the 6th, which was my birthday. I just had this feeling that something bad was going to happen. And we're talking a small group of people compared to the massive amounts that were down there on Wednesday. You can't lump everybody in on that. That was a small group of people who were dead wrong, shouldn't have done it, and they were wrong in what they did. And that's all I got to say about that. But we're Americans. We're better than this, We were founded on liberties and freedoms, We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men were created equal, And that was the purpose behind the founding fathers, that we, freedom. And we need to continue to let freedom ring. So, yeah, PBD, I think there's a lot of Democrats that are disgusted with it as much as there are Republicans. You have the radical right and you have the radical left. And then you have the people like us who just want peace and just want things to continue the way they are. Was Donald Trump a good president? I think he did a good job. I think he did okay. But there was a lot of times I'd smack myself in the forehead and go, why doesn't he just quit while he's ahead? Sometimes he just wouldn't shut up when he should have he said something good and then he just kept going. And sometimes you just have to know when to not say something, and the president before him was, there was things I disagreed with. And I could go further on some things, but I'm not, because it's not what I want to go into on this channel. But, yeah, Eric, there's good things that come out from both sides. There's good on both sides. But I don't like party agendas. It shouldn't be about the party's agenda. It should be about what's best for America. Leave your party, agenda aside. We all came together after 9/11. We all came together during World War II. We can rise above the ashes again. We're a great country. With that, I'm going to say good night, because it's been we've been on almost 2 hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. My channel's growing, and I'm happy about that. And I love you all. God bless you all. Stay safe. Stay warm if it's cold where you are. And thanks, Doug. I enjoyed the chat. I enjoy these lives as well. And I'm trying to figure out a way to bring people in and get other people on the lives and show their faces on the screen. It's just hard to figure it out. I don't want to spend the money on Zoom because I'm a cheap SOB. But anyhow, good night, everyone. I appreciate you. God loves you. I love you. God bless you all. I'll see you all next Monday. I'll probably put a video up maybe later on this week. And I'll see you all next Monday for the next live, God willing. And have a good night. Thank you very much. Light 'em up.